Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
Can't spell shattered without shat or turd.
Like a gut punch to the abdomen.
Some of the funniest shit on the web.
I call it a rock Fred.
I like the cut of your jib, gentlemen.
These 5 are the only protection we have.
The best part of the show is the genuine Hasbro love.
Good night, folks.
And of course, Pat's weekly farts.
Breaking news. It's very outside of the box.
Nailed it.
I love Friday. Bob's Bait and Tackle, now carrying Hasbro.
They truly are your favorite podcast.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares.
Shatter
From A to B.
Uncut? Is that you? Shattercast.
When are you going to bring Larry back?
My favorite Star Wars podcast.
Shattered Cast on
Like complete fuckers. Podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shattercast Uncut, episode 378, 378 years old. We are here to ruin your childhoods because we love the taste of nerd tears, especially those that can't even attempt to create a product that's out there in the mainstream. I'm your host, Oscar Alonso, and as you can tell, I'm not salty in the slightest whatsoever. But I do have the power of Grayskull flowing through me. And joining me tonight are the other members of the Furious Four. Coming up first, he's everyone's favorite Facebook Adamon and cameo dropper in popular threads and Facebook groups, the one and only Mr. Greg Ford Mercy.
What up, I guess.
All right, and coming up next, he is everyone's favorite public defender. If you fall in the bathroom, he'll take the case. He makes Harvey Birdman look like a simple little paralegal. The one and only Mr. Robert D.
What I do is, instead of saying by the power of Grayskull, I pull my pants down and I let my 45-year-old testicles hit the floor. And I say, by the power of gray balls. Mm-hmm. But they have to dunk in the toilet when I do that.
That's fucking disgusting.
Hello.
Speaking of fucking disgusting, the experiments this guy has carried on human beings over the last 2 years has left people speechless, but not me, because I totally saw this coming. I'm making that call. He is the one, the only, the mad professor, the fixer of broken toys everywhere, the world's most patient editor, and no, he will not be putting photos in this video either. T2RX6, Justin.
Hooray, it's me. What's going on, guys?
Did just give you a photo of Oscar you could put in. He is playing in the grass, the tall grasses. It's very romantic.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, see if you get one of me as a samurai. I would love that.
It is raining all the way down to...
Totally Transformer related, because Kingdom is going to be dropping soon, and we all heard that god-awful audio file of the Beast Wars Megatron voice actor.
I didn't hear it.
I heard it. I heard it so many times. I couldn't believe it. And the thing is, I don't, like, people are bashing on the voice actor. It's like, I don't do that. He went for the job. They gave it to him. You gotta go after the people that the casters, man. The people that sit there and says he's perfect. And they went with him. That's what happens when you go with non-union, man.
Mm-hmm.
These poor souls probably haven't even made that much money. It's not like they're rolling in fucking dough. You know, so, I mean, it's an awful, oof. I mean, damn, it's bad. It's bad. But I did warn a lot of listeners, you know, don't expect your Scott McNeils and Gary Chalks to be coming back, because that's not happening.
Nope.
So, yeah. Let's go on to our favorite segment of the podcast. Did anybody get anything? Justin?
I did. I got the New Age Shockwave. I got their 2 Constructicons that they've released. I've got the Make Toys Meteor EX, who looks exactly like the regular release of Meteor, so I'm not really sure what exactly they did there, but I got him. He's fine. And
cool.
That's it.
Very cool. Okay. I always wonder what was so special about it. I guess he's just I think he comes with a different head, doesn't he?
I guess. I don't know. I have to really look at it. Greg says that there's different accessories, and I'm like, oh, okay. If you say so.
I think it's neat. I'm glad you picked that up. You know, Maki toy seekers aren't bad.
No, they're good. Definitely good Seekers. I was expecting kind of an upgrade from what I had, but it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. All right, Greg, what'd you get this week?
I got Unique Toys Nero, and he's pretty fucking solid.
Sweet.
Which one's that?
Very large Galvatron.
Toy.
Yeah, he's very, very solid.
Title of your sex
And
tape.
I got the Stellaris.
I love your sex tape.
I got the Stellaris Prominion, aka Boy.
What do you think of that, Greg?
Yeah.
I haven't really messed with it much. I put like one of the little leg kit things on, and I just got the back of the box, and I was gonna mess with it last night, but they didn't.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I like it.
Yeah, I feel underwhelmed by him.
I got it just to have it because it was Prime.
Well, see,
But,
when I got him, I had everybody had said like how great that little Optimus Pexis was or whatever, and like, oh, he's amazing, and like if you don't get him, you're missing out. I'm like, well, I don't really have a draw to that, but like I kind of like the Star Convoy. I'm like, I'll do that, and yeah, I'm just like, oh. Okay.
Remember the options we got last time with Star Convoy from the Hasbro take was just a remold of the Power of the Primes Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
I would have appreciated a little Rodimus with them.
Yeah. I actually sold my Stellar Primonon.
Did you?
I sure did.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, it's a shame because I was so excited to get him, and I finally got him, and it's like you said, man, I was just overwhelmed, underwhelmed. Sorry.
Underwhelmed, yeah. Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, I got the Mech Fanstoys fire trucks.
Sweet.
So I got Grapple, Inferno, and Hauler, and I've messed with them more than I have that Stellaris. Amending Island. Then I got. Oh, there was something else in that fucking box. What was it? Alexa, I didn't ask you. Alexa doesn't know what I got either. Fuck.
Alexa, call the cops.
She said, "Fuck you." He said, "Fuck you, dirty wop." Yeah, that's it. That's all I really got. I didn't get anything fun and exciting yet. I don't think. Oh, I got the Mech Fanstoys Blitzwing. This is a real fuck Robert kind of week. I got the Mech Fanstoys Blitzwing, and he's pretty fucking good. And that's it.
Alexa, order a gallon of KY.
Oh, I also got a Mech Fanstoys. I just did that. I said it like that, just rubbed it for Robert. I got their gears just because it was there, and I was ordering some other stuff. What's the deal with that? That's not a knockoff of the Hasbro Legends, is it? But it's an odd size figure, so I don't know like what the point of it is, but I guess it's pretty cool. Like, it's alright, it's gears.
Yeah.
Not bad or anything. But yeah,
Alexa, order Asian synthetic vagina.
I have headphones on. I don't know what.
Well, we're gonna keep trying. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess people listening at home won't necessarily have headphones in.
Ordered Asian synthetic vagina. No, cancel order. Cancel order.
Alexa, order organic Asian vagina.
It's a severed lower torso.
With fallopian tubes.
Fucking monsters. What else you get, Gregors?
Yeah, that's it.
You got more.
Did I? Do you know if I got more?
You always get the Greg keg.
No, I don't think I didn't. I don't think so. The box that I was going to ship, I held on to it for a little bit. So I split my haul in half.
Ew.
I get my other box tomorrow.
Did you say whole?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
You got to stop messing around with samurais.
Yeah.
So look at him.
Did I say I
got your hole?
Did I say I got that
in a half?
Iron Factory bludgeon last week. Speaking of samurais, because if I didn't, that thing's fucking outstanding too.
Looks nice. It looks nice. I'm just tired
What,
to
bludgeon?
see the same mold. You know, I think it's the Megatron mold again. Obviously.
Are you talking, Robert? Because you are super quiet.
Yeah,
What?
you're.
It's like
Tell me now. You just taking. You would have been good enough to tell me that. Let me bring the gain up. Is that better? Let's see. Is this better?
yes.
Hmm. Interesting. I wonder if it's my mic. Are you hearing the mic, or is it my computer picking up the audio? How do I do that again?
How much?
Okay, this should have been
The
resolved
mixer
before
settings.
we recorded. We are pros.
How much tincture did you take, Robert?
Nothing. 2 shots of Applejack so far. The tincture I've never tried, so I'm taking it easy. I'm gonna maybe take a little dab.
Man, I got like 3 different types of tincture.
Audio and video. Why is it showing my fat head? How do I just do the mic? Yeah, USB. Okay, that's it. This is the mic. All right, that's just bullshit. The gain is low. What can I say? Am I better now?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Sorry.
Oh my God, dude. You were saying, Greg.
Oh, I was telling Robert to never change.
Okay.
You should see my underwear.
Moving on next. What did you get this week, Robert?
I got the the 2 little New Age Constructicons.
Uh-huh. Good stuff.
They're lovely. They are so lovely. So built so well. So nice to play with and transform and vroom vroom around. And they're non-moving tracks, but they're really made well. I love the legs.
Mm-hmm.
They bend well. It's really well articulated. They really took care in there. I don't think the Magic Square is going to beat them out. I mean, if the Magic Square is made with the typical Magic Square materials, they're going to lose. You know. So yeah, I mean the Magic Square is bigger, which I think when it comes to a combiner, they should be bigger. But that's just my opinion. And now we have the EX versions coming out. But anyway, what else did I get? I got Flame Toys Victory Leo, and he looks really nice. But I hadn't really seen any of people's comments on it, so I wasn't sure if I just got a bum copy. But no, it's just across the board the way he's made. It's bullshit. They really could have figured something else out. Like his head is on a peg, so it's not well articulated. Okay, it's on a peg that has like a really limited ball in the in the neck, so it's not well articulated. The forearms, the forelegs are on pegs, and his entire lower half of his body splits vertically, so his abs down to his ass connect to like one hind leg, and the same goes for the other, and these 2 halves of his body just peg onto, like they slot onto a armature down the center of his back, and it's like gray Warbitron plastic, these connections, and the joints are extremely tight on the articulating parts. So you try to move his legs, he's falling apart in your hands. And, if you're like me, you're holding it up. So pieces of him are literally falling apart in your hands down to the ground. And if you're lucky, you'll hear like I don't feel so good, Mr. Snark, as he's falling. And, it's terrifying because these little pointy bits of plastic, he's covered in beautiful paint. I mean, this thing isn't going to survive. And it's $400 fucking dollars, and that's bullshit.
Well invested.
It's fucking bullshit. Like, I'm pissed. It soured me on the company, for them to do that. Like, they are Sentinel, and Sentinel's known to have issues. See, they have like QC issues and build issues. I don't think this is a QC issue at all. This is just a design. So there's nothing, no clicking connections, no lock, no keys, nothing. So it's just, slide this port onto this kind of softish gray plastic peg, and good luck, because it's going to slide right off in a second when you try to move his super tight leg. So you can't even really explore the articulation. The one thing about Flame Toys is usually there's a lot more that that you get than you're aware of, and it takes handling it and playing around with it and trying different things, and it loosens up a little in your hands, and then you find more little kind of just Easter eggs. You can't do that with this, so it's just a shame. It's just very frustrating. So when I saw the images of the Jetpack Prime, whatever you call it, Jet Power, what do you call that? No, the backpack, the Jet add-on for their Prime. I'm like, I'm not fucking getting that. No way. So they've lost. And maybe if I was so in love with this fucking Leo Prime when I saw that Jazz, I'd be like, yeah, I'm getting the Jazz too. It's amazing. I mean, no, I'm not. So it's a big downer. It's feel like I wasted money. I mean, it looks beautiful, and I'm gonna have him. I'm not combining them. It's just Victory Saber is not my thing. I like having Star Saber and Victory Leo. I like the two of them. Like this crime fighting team.
You have Kimbo, right?
Yeah, I have Simba.
Simba.
Yeah, but they're not combined. Not Kimbo Slice. I got Kimbo Slice in my office. He's like, hey, man, you need to get the fuck out of here. I have told you for the 1,000th time. I'm not a fucking Transformer.
And I'm dead.
Get this fucking... Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, no wonder he's not really complaining much. He just stinks.
Yeah.
They sewed some fucking wings onto Kimbo Slice. Cut his feet off, stuck them on Star Saber. No, but I don't have them combined. I just think that looks stupid, the combined mode. I like the two of them, So that's how I have them displayed. It's just a shame. Yeah, they obviously didn't learn their lesson, because a lot of people are soured to Sentinel because of issues like this, build issues. But this is a design issue, It's built well for what it is. They just fucking said, here, your combiner ports are weaker than your joints. Good fucking luck. And there's nothing. It's just stick this piece of thing into this soft hole and watch it slowly slide out. So, and you know what I got in today? Is a Samsung watch? What the hell do you call it? It's like some smartwatch from Samsung.
Samsung Gear.
It's like a watch. I don't know.
Yeah, Samsung Gear S2, whatever the fuck they call it now.
Active something? Or...
Yeah, S2 Active.
I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Now I get fucking... When I'm in the car, I get 3 things pinging at me when someone notifies me. It sends me a notification. The screen does it, the phone does it, and my wrist does it. I was like, what have I done? So, yeah. What else did I do? I didn't watch anything.
Does your phone have a really big face?
What do you mean? Like Hannibal Lecter kind of style? Like, did I kill someone? Stick it on there?
No,
like
the touchscreen.
The phone?
The actual watch.
The watch, yeah. It's a big circle. It's a little silly. It's going to take getting used to.
Yeah. I've got an earlier model, and I just don't wear it because it's just too fucking much.
It's not absurdly big, but it's maybe it's about a watch face. It's just a little thicker, I'm used to something thinner on the wrist. I haven't worn a watch in years, but
well,
this is
okay. If somebody makes a pocket watch holder for that, you know what I mean? Like with a little chain, and I can put it on like a pocket watch, then I'll start again.
You can call it the Smart Gentleman.
Yes.
With chargeable Jinkos. Plug it into the Jinkos.
No, not like a wallet chain. Like a little sensible, like a pocket watch.
They should do a pocket watch.
We should do a pocket watch podcast.
And then you pull the chain out and fucking fling your $250 pocket watch accidentally. That's not a good look.
I had that thing for 2 years and just never kicked. And I was like, oh, all the things we can do together. And then I quit drinking 2 weeks later. I was like, well, that was a dumb idea.
What are you gonna do with those 5 cases of vodka?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it. I'm annoyed that I haven't watched He-Man yet, and I feel like I got something else, and I just can't think of it. Oh well.
Joe, where you're not missing out on nothing. It's so woke, it's upsetting.
I still haven't transformed Starscream.
Really?
Yeah, I got the MP Starscream. I said that right last time.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't transformed him yet. I'm intimidated. You know why? I opened the fucking instructions and it's 68 steps. I'm like, fuck this.
It's not that woke.
It's too woke for me. Next thing you know, they're gonna do a He-Man all about Tila. I don't know. Next thing you know, it's gonna be as woke as Shattered Cast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, woke fucking garbage.
It's almost as woke as Justin getting 2 fucking meteors.
That's right. I'm trying to figure out exactly what the difference is.
Does it come with fillers?
I didn't even check that. That's a good question.
That's probably the difference.
We've gone ahead and built the fillers right into him, so you don't have to put them in.
You still get that shitty C clip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it comes with extra blast effects and faces, I believe.
Okay.
And there's supposed to be some different paint apps, but I don't know what they are. I didn't see too much of a difference looking at pictures.
Comes with a little magnifying glass so you can see his face.
Yeah, but and a flashlight.
And a flashlight. Siri, order flashlight.
Man, fucking Meteor's pretty racist. Actually, now that I think about it, with all that blackface.
Yikes.
Dear listener, you can direct your complaints to gregformercy.com. It's a trolling site. It's super woke. His pronouns are he, him, she, her, and it, and they, and them, and thou. Can I change my pronouns to thou and thy and thine?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to be a thine and a thou and a they and a thou and a thou.
A thou.
A thou.
Cthulhu.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wait, guys.
All right. What'd you get up?
I got a couple of things. Nothing too major. First, I actually got the Hordak wave from Masters Universe Origins.
Wow, very nice.
I'm going to sell them.
Very nice.
I also picked up Flames Toys model kit, G1 Optimus Prime.
Ooh, very nice. Did you put it together?
Not really. I did put it together, and sadly, your concerns with their high-end model kits can also be shared along their little $40 sets.
Very nice.
Nice. Toy.
Nice.
Yeah, he is got a couple of forearms that were warped. I mean, I put them together, and it's not worth taking photos of him. It's like, yeesh.
Oh, speaking of which, we didn't put any of the fucking Flame Toy stuff in the news.
We'll be okay.
We'll be okay. They had the
It's not
RC.
going to be a long show tonight.
They have an RC model kit. Did you see that?
Yeah, and a lot of guys are beating their meat to that. Yes, we get it.
When you say a lot of guys, do you mean you?
No, I mean the entire fandom. Now, we're all excited for the Fanstoys Rogue upgrade kit that came out last year, 2 years ago.
Are you still mad that That Rogue upgrade kit has nicer
It's the new.
Maybe.
Oscar got nipple envy. I want those nipples.
I don't want boobs like those. But yeah, G1 Optimus Prime Fanstoys kit. I guess I got a bad one. I mean, some of the sprue stuff wasn't even cut off right, and
wait, hold on. It's not on the sprue. I've never ordered that before. It doesn't give you the sprues.
They come on a sprue tree, so
Right.
you gotta like clip them off of it.
Right.
My forearm, one of the forearms wasn't even on a sprue.
It popped out in transit or what?
It just filled off, yeah. And the package was sealed, so I was like, huh. And then when I tried to put the arms together, they wouldn't fit, and
what?
Because they're so warped, I had to take a hairdryer to it to get it to sit on right. And
Are you
file it a
fucking
little bit.
kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. So, and I've done my fair share of model kits. I love my Drift, my Megatron, IDW, Optimus, my Seekers. I've done them all. They're great. But this one in particular kind of really fell short, and I was probably excited the most about this.
So, I mean, is Flames Toys going down? Are they basically starting to cut fucking corners now?
I don't know. I think they dropped the ball when they made that freaking assembled IDW crystallized Optimus Prime. When they tried to get pre-orders open for fully assembled model kits, which made no sense to me.
Why are you calling it a model kit? Exactly. How is this a model kit? If you put it together, what's the difference between a model kit and an action figure? It's a model kit that you've put together for me that I'm buying from you.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. Like, I think they kind of dropped the ball hard.
So is that what happened with the Beast Wars Primal, Optimus Primal? That was a pre-assembled model kit?
No, I think that was one of those Kuri. I can't say it.
No, it was like a model kit. It was the same thing, a pre-assembled model kit.
Well, I never pre-ordered them.
No, but people were like angry about it for some reason.
I don't know what to tell you, man. It just wasn't my bag, so I decided to pass on it. The Hasbro Optimus Primal was fine, but I don't know.
Can you hear me?
I do not know. No, what'd you say?
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So I got that, and then I also I'm gonna get back into customizing. I picked up a Power of the Prime Starscream. Gotta repaint him into a Thundercracker, and then I found an actual set of Hands and Feet Perfect Effect add-on kits for Combiner Wars figures. So I picked up the Starscream, and I'm gonna be looking at some other jets I can use to make like a Thundercracker themed Combiner, even if he has his dump crown.
And you think this is a good idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have fun with it.
That's what's important.
Yep. So.
Well, Lilies.
Then aside, we'll go to the news for today. And let's see, we've got on the official rank of sides, possible, and we're not sure if this is a legit and official, but possible Takara Cliffjumper photograph reveal prototype.
Final.
So, the green plastic, I guess, is a different quality type of plastic and stuff. Justin, what is your thoughts on this after you got two solid photographs of it?
Yikes. That's all I can say. I think the proportions are crazy. I assume the backpack's going to... I mean, maybe we shouldn't assume, but we can assume that the backpack is going to fold up more than it does. But even then, it's still a big backpack, and he's got like weird gangly proportions. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. It's definitely a remold of B, isn't it? Like the feet look like MPBs. The legs look like Bs. The chest is obviously different. I'd have to look.
Wasn't MPB a Volkswagen Bug though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean you can tell he has the correct Penny Racer alt mode, but I don't know, man. It's not looking great to me.
Yeah, it's actually weird because like the first photo, the frontal photo, it looks vastly different. But then you look at that one photo where they show his back, it looks like Volkswagen fenders.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. Like I really don't know what to say. This looks oof.
Yeah, I don't think that this is amazing looking.
This is like, I mean, for the people listening that aren't looking at it, I mean, it's clearly like parts will be with new parts in green plastic. Like it's just a mock-up of. It's like a really early prototype. Like it's not even a gray prototype.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance that all this stuff definitely changes along the way, but I don't know. Right now, it's not looking so hot.
Man, I seriously doubt this was meant to be leaked to the public.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that.
But I'm sure that people will complain, and I'll be the first one selling pitchforks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. I mean, this really looks like it's struggling just to stay upright.
Man, have I been muted this whole time?
You have been muted, yeah.
God damn everything. Everything all to heck. His face says, I'm a remold. His fucking crotch says bullshit. I don't know. And everyone's going to buy it, too. How much do you think it's going to be? $1.50? $1.75?
Probably.
I don't know, man. And then what else do we got coming with third-party news? That's the funny thing, man.
We got a Fanstoys Cliffjumper.
Oh, we got to look at this thing. Let's compare. Let's compare notes.
Mr. Parkour from courtesy of Fanstoys. Fuck me, this isn't even a comparison, man.
The fucking Takara's like, you're going to buy me anyway. Because you're an asshole.
Because it says Takara on it.
I say Takara. You know what? I'm going to be green in the box too, bitch.
You know, the thing
they
is...
could look really sickly and pathetic, and people still buy it. Rah, 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 rah.
If he was green in the box, people would defend it because it's Takara. Someone would. Someone out there would be like, well, that's how he was in this one scene where, you know, like, someone would find a way to defend it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they'd find that frame of animation error and post it as their proof.
You can see here, he was green for a second. Cliffjumper was meant to be green.
No, you're right. They defended. Look, I like this Starscream. I haven't transformed him yet, but so far I like him. And people defended the lack of ab swivel. Ab swivel? Is that even a word? Whatever. Waist swivel. By saying he never had a waist swivel in the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but look at the Fanstoys compared to the Takara. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this now, Justin?
This one looks nice. I like the proportions of it. It has a backpack too, but it looks like it's a lot smaller. I mean, it's hard to see on the angle. The only thing that I think I like better about the official one is the way that you see the front end of the car and the feet is a little bit more Cliffjumper to me. But, you know, it's such a minor thing to me. So
we have the little cue of the vertical bump out. You got that.
Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to see, what is it, the vents above that?
Yeah, like you see the kind of the grill of the car in the in his feet, you know, and it's just not there. But like I said, it's so minor. It's not something I would complain about. So
excuse me one moment. I'm sorry.
What about the alt mode? What do you think about this Fanstoys alt mode?
Well, I think it looks great. I'm totally down with it. I'm in two minds because I do like the more realistic car, but like it fits with like the MP Bumblebee and stuff with like that Penny Racer alt mode. So I'm fine with it. You know.
Do you think it's kind of because it's like a middle ground? It's like it is a cartoonized version of the alt mode.
I could definitely see that. I would agree with that. I think that's fair.
I would almost expect that from a mini bot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like you know, how I've approached these things have kind of changed. You know, as we keep going, because you can't takara themselves have changed from being regular to being in the cartoon realm, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with it. I think it looks great. I don't mind the midway step there. I would say I wish the front of the car was captured a little bit nicer again, but I still think it looks good. You can tell exactly what it's supposed to be, so I'm okay with it.
It's like, in a way, if the alt mode was more realistic, even though maybe you want that alt mode, is that Cliffjumper? You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting gray area. Is it Cliffjumper if the alt mode isn't kind of squished and chibi?
Mm-hmm. No, I can totally understand that.
If their jazz looked like that, that's a problem.
Definitely.
You know? But man, this looks something. I mean, look, these are just renders, you know?
Yeah, and this is the type of thing. It's like, you know, like I don't hate what Fanstoys is doing, given how it works out. Like, yes, I could say I wish that it was a little bit more on the like kind of realistic to what we saw, but like in the end, like it's okay. I think they're doing a great job here. So keep it up.
Would you say Cliffjumper is your second favorite character?
No.
Even though it's a port.
Really? I mean, he's like best buddies with Jazz. I would figure so.
No, he's not. Not my second favorite. So.
Who's your second favorite?
Racist.
It depends. Are we talking toy or are we talking like in the TV show?
TV show.
In the TV show, I think I would probably have to give it to Oh, I think I just have to go with Optimus. It's the safe bet there, but I don't know. He's so big in the show.
After
that
Optimus.
Not Optimus?
Right, not Optimus.
Ironhide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love Ironhide.
God, too bad you're a nerd. We're not going to be friends.
Exactly.
Did Oscar just switch to AM radio?
It works though. I feel like he's like on a CB radio.
Probably did.
Old man, like, where are you for fucking relationship? On a CB radio. Hey, I like it. I'm not complaining.
No, Smokey, I'm coming in.
Now, Justin, are you getting two of the Fanstoys Jazzes?
Anything else you guys want to cover?
No, I probably will not get two. I don't know. Who knows? I say that and then I'm like, oh, maybe, but no, I don't think so. I like to only have one bot and I have a reason to mess with it and flip it back and forth. And then be totally upset when it's broken and I can't replace it.
Oh, you don't break toys. You fix them.
Oh, it's happened before, so. I'm not going to lie about that. We know that can happen. So.
You're like the Bob Ross of transforming things.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Fix-It.
He's not broken. We're just going to make a happy little separated knee here.
It's just a happy little repair.
Let's take this video outside in my backyard. Look at these happy little clouds outside here, and that's where you're at. Realigning Optimus Prime knees on MP44 here. Oh, that's nice.
Oscar wants to ask you about your extended warranty.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm coming in shit, man. It's, the internet's absolute garbage.
There's an alligator outside his window using his Wi-Fi on his cell phone, on his burner phone.
Somehow I wouldn't even be surprised.
There's two meth heads right now fighting with the alligator for a piece of chicken.
Mm-mm.
I'm tweaking.
Mm-mm.
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 All right, what do you guys want to do next?
I might pass on this Cliffjumper, Takara, and just get the Fanstoys. I cannot, in good conscience, buy that Takara Cliffjumper when Fanstoys is offering that Cliffjumper.
Yeah,
Can't do it.
I mean, in the end, we'll see what happens when the MP one actually releases. Like, maybe it'll look better, but yeah, I don't know. I've been starting to skip the actual MP releases personally. Like, it's weird. Like, because I always like, well, I'll get the third party one I like, and then I'll get the MP just so I can mess with it whether I like it or not. And then I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? You know, like, why bother?
Your wallet. Your wallet.
Yeah.
I mean,
and especially when like they're starting to go up in price so much and things like that. I'm like, I can't keep up with buying things I don't like for $200.
It's irresponsible. It's like, fuck, we got kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But, damn, what was I going to say? Fuck, it went right out of my head. Oh, forget it. Move along. I don't remember.
All right. Up next on the official train, we've got Studio Series Jolt and Sideswipe.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the other notes? What about... Wait, what? What about Acoustic Wave? Did we do that last week?
We just never got taken out. So.
Okay.
We did that last week.
Jolt and Sideswipe.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, the cars look cool.
Yes.
I think I don't know if I really care for Jolt's bot mode. He's got an awful lot of things going on there, but I mean, most Bayformers do. But yeah, I don't know. It feels a little bit excessive, right? So, Sideswipe I think looks good though, from what I can see. 7 feet away.
Didn't they do a Sideswipe already though?
I don't know. I'm not the one to pay attention to this. That's for sure.
Yeah, Jolt's got all
Yikes.
sorts of crap hanging off of him.
Which one is Jolt?
The blue one.
Okay.
The blue one.
You know it's not an accurate Bayformer because there's actually distinguishing color separated characteristics on the pod mode.
And they have faces. They're not like animal shaped and shit like that.
So, what's up with Jolt?
That was something.
What's that shit on Jolt's sides?
Couldn't tell you.
Are those pogo sticks? What's that, Greg?
No, those are like cables because he messes with electricity.
So is he like... I mean, what kind of a car is that? Is that a Civic? What the fuck? No, it's a Chevy what? A Volt?
Yeah.
Chevy Volt.
It's a Volt.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, God. Officially licensed. They paid like $20 million to fucking use this alt mode. We have this Jolt, and we'll license the Volt? Oh, yeah.
What I don't get is, like, isn't Studio Series supposed to be, like, better looking versions of... like better versions of what was out there before, and it's like the was it Revenge of the Fallen? I think it was Revenge of the Fallen. Jolt is not a bad figure in either mode. You know, like
that is correct. Yeah.
Yeah. No, seems like a weird thing.
There were a few additions to the Revenge of the Fallen line that were not bad figures. You know, it's just they were movie. That was the problem. You know, they had those faces that were, they didn't look like they spoke. They just went, Megatron. So.
You know, you just outed yourself as a voice actor on the Michael Bay movies.
Yeah,
Good job.
True.
Oh, well, you know, I'm sorry.
How do you think Sharkcat's been running all this time? After after Robert D's substantial signing. It's not a bonus. What's the opposite of a bonus? Signing fee? Is that fair?
His application fee of
his application
$5,000.
fee. I like it. After his application fee, yeah. I mean, we haven't had a whole bunch of money coming in, so we had to tap into Oscar's voice acting for the movies. And thank you, Michael Bay.
I mean, if we got listeners that want to jump on the show, they could always wire us $250,000 and be on 3 episodes, and you'll maybe we'll pay attention to what you're saying. We don't know.
You forget. You know who else contributed after I did that? You don't remember Snowflake did that? Yeah.
Yep.
That's
and then he abruptly got out of collecting.
Mm-hmm.
This is expensive. Fuck this. $250 for that shit.
Hey, you know what he did though? He sat there and he was just like, you know what? This is Tyler L. who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He got out of collecting Transformers, but he was like, I'm just gonna make my own shit. Which kudos to him, because at least he's doing it. So.
What do you mean?
Oh, dude, he's been making a shit ton of accessories for classified G.I. Joe figures and stuff, from podiums for Cobra Commander to hood masks to actual vehicles.
Is he collecting them?
No, he's making them.
How does he make the accessories without collecting the figures?
No, he buys the figures. He's at where he's at. Their availability is a lot better than fucking Florida, but he buys the figures, and if he thinks they need something, then him and Mickey Brave just make it.
Wow.
So kudos to them. Instead of sitting there bitching about what they don't have going on, they sit there and say, fuck that, and they just make it.
And they're making money too.
Yeah. Bobby viewed something. Cobra Commander or something.
Shout out to Brave making money. Good to see that.
Shout out to Spiros, just kind of hanging out waiting for him to do another podcast.
Shout out to Spiro, second cock in Indiana. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Where did he move?
He got me a 7-day Facebook ban. Motherfucker. He went to Indiana, and he posted a picture of him out driving, and he was like, this feels like Grand Theft Auto. And he was asking what he could do to make it feel more like Grand Theft Auto, and I said, shoot a cop.
Oh, my God.
That's horrible.
I didn't think about it at the time, and then all of a sudden, I was like, what did I do? I've been so good on Facebook. And then I see shoot a cop. Just no context, just black and white, shoot a cop. And I'm like, yeah.
You're like, God damn it, Spiros. Fucking jerk.
Sexy jerk. Doesn't even listen anymore.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind when I think Grand Theft Auto is kill a cop, kill a hooker.
Put a cheat code in, get a tank.
I figured I would throw out the option that he probably hasn't done yet.
Mm-hmm.
He's the kind of guy who, let's just say he might not have 100% delivery rate as an Uber driver.
I'm still charging you for this fee, this ride,
Take me out your purse, dead bitch.
You dead bitch. Oh, God.
I'll buy this Walgreens ratchet. $100. Want to buy some Legos?
Oh, God. Oh, my God. I don't know. Getting lost in Indiana as an Uber driver, $25. Giving blowjobs to make up for your lack of business in Indiana, $50. Finding a dead hooker in Spiros' trunk, priceless.
Fucking man, that's some shit.
His next ride is like, do you smell something? Something smells bad.
Covers his tracks by just yelling, "Look out, sign!" Sign says driver can only say 3 words in English.
Please give me 5 stars. I'll do the same to you. Oh, Spiros, if only you listened. Oh,
if I was Jurrasic, I'd get one of those spit rotisseries for like shawarma and Euro meat, and I would just keep one going in the front seat.
Do you think Spiros eats like hummus and baba ganoush with his hands while he's driving? It's like a bag of falafel.
He has it on his hand, and he just like wipes it off on his bald head. Takes up the ride's bag and like puts in the truck for him.
You want a lick?
Somehow this imagination of what it could be is probably better than it really is. So, sorry.
Yeah, his car just smells like farts.
Indiana is not exciting at all. They probably string him up. They probably think he's
a terrorist. It's Indiana.
Yeah, and he's pretty pale, but he's got a beard. So.
Yeah. Where are you from? You one of them Muslims? And he's like, I am Greek. I am Spiros.
Here, drink juice. Juice is good for you.
Would you like some Saganaki? I have Saganaki in my pocket.
I make Giro in trunk. Don't look in trunk. That girl, she very smart ass. Murder her. Very hard I did.
She want $20 for a blowjob. I say, fine, but I charge you $25 for the drive. She fucking slapped me. I kill.
I mean, I fucking slaughtered.
And then I fuck her.
Take her money. Now I am rich $20 more.
Now I am whore.
American capitalism.
I go to church with wizards. All right.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude, fucking Advance got the clan of corn.
He's like, how do I make fucking hummus out of corn? Fuck, what did I do? God damn it.
Murder other prostitute girl.
I mean, you do what I say, I make hummus out of your fucking brains.
Oh.
All right, so
you have such a nice... You ever think about growing mustache like my mother?
Your girlfriend pretty, but would look very more pretty if she had beard like me.
And my mother.
And my mother, she is a saint.
She's such a saint. Oh, beautiful beard.
We're gonna go do listeners' questions now. I gotta rein this in. I'm gonna go ahead and ask this question by Matthew M because we just had a little ball right now. What is your funniest Shattered Cast memory? Matthew M, former listener.
Let me go first. It was before I was on the show. I still remember I was riding my bike around Prospect Park. I was coming out of TD Bank and getting back on the TD Bank.
TD Bank.
Thanks. TD Bank. And I'm on my bike and you guys were talking about that fucking Jetfire. Was it Bolt Forms? What was that Jetfire?
Yeah, I think so. I know what you're talking about.
You guys were just losing your shit looking at its face, looking at its head, looking at the whole thing, and I was losing my shit with you while I'm riding my bike. People thought I was crazy. So that was the funniest moment for me personally. Yeah. I don't remember much. that goes on. Maybe the whole shit that time we talked shit about Spiros.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty good.
Fucking Greek bastard.
Handsome Greek bastard.
A tiny Baba Ganoush with that hooker's yeast, vaginal yeast. I'm so sorry, sir. I meant to douche before we had our meeting. No worries. I make Baba Ganoush. It'd be delicious.
You remind me of my mother.
You remind me. She's a little more smoky flavor, but it's good.
You're like apple cider.
You know, you have more feta than she does. I like feta.
But now you must die.
But now you must die.
How about you, Greg? What's your funniest memory of Shadowcast?
Funniest or funnest?
Yes.
Funniest.
I don't know. Shadowcast wise?
Yes, Shadowcast. He's like, can I talk about Into the Realm?
Did you enjoy myself?
Yeah, when's the last time you enjoyed yourself?
That one time we did that thing.
And one time you duped that guy into paying $250.
That's actually what I was thinking about. That one time we got that moron to pay money.
I think most of my favorite moments just always tend to be the Matt-isms that kind of just happen naturally, because like they're things that just like stuck with my life forever. Like, you know, like the Abdomom, things like that. Like all those little things, just they're my favorite parts, I think. I can't think of anything else that have just kind of stuck that long. But yeah,
he still listens.
The Abdomom.
I was thinking Matt too. I was thinking TFCon. Well, I was thinking Matt, and then it kind of just snowballed. But that's where I kind of got lost earlier. Yeah, like that first TFCon, and here comes Matt. I'm like, where are you, man? He's like, I'm over here.
I'm down here.
I don't see him, and then here he comes. Just
boom, boom, boom.
Matting his way on towards me, and I was just matting my way on towards him.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I would say that. Like me and Matt were in parts room. I think it was Charlotte. We're at the parts party, and there was a tranny shoplifting in the parts party. And Matt was like,
remember that.
Hey, Robert D, that lady over there is stealing. And I was like, that lady's a man, baby.
I could see that too. Like, hey, Mr. D. I think that lady's got something in her pants.
She's got a Starscream in her pants. I'm like, that's a penis, baby.
She's got a sunstorm poking out of her shorts.
He got a sunstorm that time. He got a sunstorm that time.
I still got him.
Yeah. He got the eye gear one.
I sure did.
Wait, who was it? Charlotte? One of you's got the fucking MMC, like the initial releases they did, the fucking shitty floppy steamers, the Alabama steamers.
Oh, yeah, the Parts of Steel stuff.
Yeah, this, you know.
Yeah. I never got those ones. Like the Shockwave, that was the
steamboat.
Yeah.
Oscar got the I know Oscar got the Toy World Prime, and he's trying to convince himself that it was good.
Yeah.
He's like, oh man, it's really good. It's a parts former. Look, it falls apart in your hands, and you can put it together again.
Wait, you said he got the Toy World Optimus Prime?
Yeah, the Orion.
Yeah, he got that 2-pack with the Megatron.
Did you get the 2-pack? I think you just spent
No.
like $5,000 on a loose Orion.
Oh,
No, I didn't get the 2-pack with Hegemon. I just got the Orion.
no. I want a comic colored Megatron head.
I got the
Yeah.
Hegemon. I got the Hegemon there, and I remember I was in the airport. Like the flights were super delayed leaving, and I transformed him, and I'm sitting there holding a gun in the airport. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
I mean,
This might be the funniest
Hey,
moment on Shattercast. Sorry. I'm going to take it back. Robert's
when am
story
I-
about holding a gun in the airport. It makes it for me.
there's some 6'9" guy in a suit holding a fucking Walter P38.
Tiny one.
Everyone's looking at him.
Line.
Should we say something? No, just let him on a plane. He'll be fine.
It's Panalini. Oh yeah, the Sancho Barbosa stuff definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know
Scarlet
what?
was
I take back. I also take back everything. My favorite part of Shattercast has always been the Ask World stuff. So
yeah,
I think it's expertly
Yeah.
done, and very little on this show has made me as happy as Ask World. So
Oh,
I
thank you.
gotta give it to Ask World.
my favorite.
Oh, I was gonna say with Ask World and thinking about TFCon and the Matt-isms, something else. That very first TFCon US third-party panel, and we were sitting there, and you just hear "Hail Hasbro,"
Yeah, that was a good one too.
and like nobody really knew what to fucking think. And then the next third-party panel, people were already yelling "Hail Hasbro"
Yep.
on their own. And,
Well, but then in Charlotte, when Fans Toys panel come on, everybody was like, Fans Toys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sancho.
One of my
Weren't
favorites.
you doing animation models at Sancho?
I did. So, funny story about that. Something happened with the license on my Anime Studio Pro 11. So, I had a roster of 50 created characters, and they all went away.
Wow.
So, I kind of got this bug that bit me in the ass to start creating again. Because I was in this rut. I didn't know what to do. And I did the Sancho pilot. It's garbage. It's not fun at all. So something bit me in the ass a couple of weeks ago, and I've been rebuilding models, and I don't just want to do a Sancho show. I want to introduce him through Ask Whirl. So I rebuilt Whirl. I rebuilt Sub-Zero. Whirl's new set, which is going to be a haunted house, and introduce Sancho that way. But that's one of my funnest moments of Shattercast was when I thought of doing Ask Whirl, answering questions and being an absolute jerk in the replies. Not being a very nice individual because Whirl in the comics was coming across as kind of a dick. But another one of mine was probably the TFCon Charlotte when I first met Robert, and he got me fucking hammered at the bar. And that's when I first met Justin and his lovely wife Adele, fucking drunk off my ass. I'm all like, hey, what's up, man? I'm not really like this. I've had fucking 3 whiskeys. Oh God.
That was fun.
And another one of my funniest moments of Shadowcast, I think, was probably the when I first started it. Because you could have used that to anything that happens in your life. Buy a new car, get fired from your job. It's raining, you go to check your mail, all your mail's on the ground. Like, who the fuck knocked all my mail out? And you're conk, 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 conk. Drives off.
I think I don't know, Oscar. I think the funniest memory from Shadowcast is when we voted Bobby off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wasn't here for that.
We voted him off, but we agreed to just pretend it was him leaving.
That's pretty funny.
We're like, take you and all your subscribers, dickhead. We don't need you
anyway.
Meanwhile, Good Morning Cybertron's like, oh, our phones are going to ring, fellas. Watch them.
Who?
Exactly.
This phone doesn't work. I bought it off Toys. It doesn't really work.
But it transforms into a really cool robot. Why do my hands hurt?
If you put it to your ear, you get cancer.
And gives you
First,
cancer.
my phone's ruined. Now they ruin He-Man. Fucking Kevin Smith.
Oh, man. Well, let's
that was
a question.
One more question, then we'll call it. Let's see here. Here's a good one. When Fanstoys finally releases the last figure for their combiners, do you think the combiner parts will come with it or be sold separately? TJP Newshound.
I feel like this is the reason we haven't seen the last piece of any combiner is because Fanstoys themselves like, oh, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I'm almost in belief that they don't even figure out how these guys are gonna combine yet. They're like, here's the figures. How do we combine them?
I have some information through the telephone, not through a telephone, but playing telephone. Apparently, they do know how to make him sturdy enough, right? They're trying to make it work across the board, for cost effectiveness. So they want to have a joint system, combining system that they can apply universally that's strong enough to hold up the weight of their heavy fucking figures. The problem is, what's his face? What's his name? The PJ Maxx? What the hell's his name? On TFW? What's his fucking name? The fucking Greg, what's his name? Mr. Fanstoys.
Oh, DeLonge.
Jack Wong? Yeah, DeLong Jang. DeLong Jang. He initially said that the last figure will come with all the combiner parts, and it will be priced approximate to the price of Motormaster. Apparently that is wrong now, and they're in a bit of a pickle, because to make this combiner right and to make that design work across the board, those parts are going to cost more than they initially anticipated. But if you ask me, I think what they're doing is spreading that cost in the figures they're releasing now so that they can save face, release the last figure, costed approximate to Motormaster, and you don't realize that they've jacked up the price on their other figures to compensate for that oversight due to Jiang Lang. So, but yeah, I think it's going to come. The combiner parts will come with the last figure, because otherwise everyone will fucking hate them for pulling what they will see as a Keith.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna, and I think it will still be. I think that's why we've seen somewhat of a spike in prices.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And you definitely know that you couldn't just say like, oh, we can't do that now, because people would lose their mind on it. Like, no matter how much like it makes it better, it's gonna make a better overall system. People just be like pissed off for.
You said it would be the same as Road King 4 years ago.
Yeah,
I'm holding you to that.
You committed to this thing that is, totally changed in the last 4 years. What the fuck?
Yeah. I would rather it be made well.
Me too.
So I think it's my understanding that part of the reason the prices have hiked is because of some settlement that's been reached through third-party channels, not the same third party as Transformers. I just mean, intermediaries between Hasbro and the Chinese government, where maybe Fanstoys has to kick back some money. But I think in so doing, they also realized with people buying the shit anyway that they can get a little more for themselves as well and use that money where they need it. I'm fine with them needing it and using it. Don't give me a floppy combiner. Don't do that. Don't ruin your legacy, Fanstoys. You know what? Limit his articulation. I don't give a shit. Just make him sturdy.
Make them sturdy and make them stand.
Yeah.
Don't pull the Warbertron or whatever their name was, Menasor, who needed his sword as a crutch to stand up.
Yeah, and don't pull a fucking Victory Leo.
Mm-hmm.
I want that shit stuck together real nice. I want it solid. I want to be able to pose them. I can just go with traditional posing. I don't need crazy dynamics. I can go with traditional stuff. Just make them solid and beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I feel like almost like with combiners, one of the things you judge is can he hold his gun up?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Remember with Warbertron Bruticus?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that guy can't even stand up. You know, I mean, just the legs, hips. The joints matter. So if you need to use more expensive materials, fucking use them.
Yeah.
And make good on your word. Incorporate it with the last figure. Maybe it's a little more expensive than Motormaster. We know that you're making money on these other figures you're selling. And all these reissues they're doing now. All these reissues they're doing. You know, I think they're smart enough. They're smart. They're making the money up somehow. You know. What does Greg know? I want to know what Greg knows.
I don't know anything.
Liar. Greg was my source.
Fanstoys, Fanstoys, secretly out of business.
Siri, buy the entire collection of Encyclopedia Britannica.
Joke's on you. I already own it.
Siri, buy a second set of Encyclopedia Britannica. Leather bound in baby skin.
Ew.
Beautiful baby.
And that's what you say every time you open one of the books.
Beautiful baby.
All right, so on that note, we're going to go ahead and call it a day.
What note?
Baby Skin Encyclopedia Britannica. Yeah, you kind of have to end it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/ShatteredCast Uncut. You can also check out T2Arc6 on his YouTube.
No, you can't.
You can check me out on my YouTube under Oscar and J Boy, OSCARNJBOY.
How can
you
you tell?
Hit us up on,
how can you tell? How can you tell if Spiros has a private jet?
Oh,
hair under the wings.
Oh, gross.
That's awful.
So, for the sake of primates, please collect responsibly, be good to yourselves and each other, and make good decisions. Until then,
Right. Just shut the fuck up.